chicken rotel or chicken spaghetti, whatever you call it. This is some good stuff. Gonna get 16 ounces of this Velveeta cubed up. Now we've cooked this chicken at 350 degrees for 5.5 hours on the smoker. It's dry as hell. We're gonna pull this apart and then kind of cube it up. You really don't want that skin in your pasta either. I'm just gonna give this like a little rough chop. Go ahead and turn the oven on like a medium. So I got the Velveeta cheese, 1 can of chicken pudding, a little thick chicken pudding too. 1 can of cream of mushroom. We got 1 can of diced tomatoes and green chilies. We call it rotel. So I like a few more mushrooms in mine. So I got 1 can of white mushroom. I'll do about a teaspoon black pepper, teaspoon of onion powder, teaspoon of garlic powder. We're gonna eyeball this chicken bouillon. I would say about a teaspoon or so. Now all we gotta do is let it heat up and melt together. So this is a little bit thick. So we're gonna add a little bit of milk. We're gonna add about a teaspoon. You thought I was gonna say teaspoon, did you? We add about a 1/4 cup of milk. So you're gonna come over here and you're gonna stir this thing every few minutes. Make sure my cheese is not sticking to the bottom. We've been stirring this every couple of minutes for about 15 minutes. It's at the consistency that I want it at. Now I'm gonna add my chicken in and get this all stirred up. We're gonna go ahead and get our water going for our pasta. Just for a little extra chicken flavor, we're gonna drop in some bouillon. We got 1 pound of spaghetti noodles, and I know some of y'all are gonna bust me on this, but this is what's fixing to happen. We're gonna go ahead and start our oven, preheat it to 350. So I'm just gonna pick this pasta up, try not to make a huge mess, and just drop it in on top of the sauce. We might need a drop of water in that, so we're just gonna take some of this pasta water and splash it in there. So we got us a roasting pan. We're gonna spray it down. Make sure you get everything out of that pot. We're just gonna sprinkle this cheese over the top. Cheese on 350, we're gonna throw this in there. We're gonna check it in about 20 minutes, make sure the cheese ain't burning on top. Oh goodness, look at there. She's ready, baby. Let's get this out and let her cool off for a few minutes.